Breaking tonight, crews find 2 bodies and the wreckage of a plane that crashed into the Chickamauga Lake. Good evening, I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Allie Levine. The official confirmation came from the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office late this afternoon. Our cameras were rolling as ambulances pulled away from the search area shortly after the victims were recovered. Family members have confirmed Linda Marinello was on board the plane with Captain Frank Davies. Linda's husband tells us she was a passenger, and tonight we're hearing from both victims' families.
To begin our team coverage, we start with News Channel 9's Kylie Thomas, who spoke to Marinello's husband late this afternoon. Kylie, what did he have to say?
That's right. Again, I did just talk to the husband, and he says that his wife's name is Linda Marinello. He tells me that investigators told him around 3:30 this afternoon that they pulled her body out of the water here, and that she, along with Davey, were both still strapped into that plane. He's telling me now they're just trying to figure out what a new normal looks like without her. You'll find Chris Marinello talking about his wife all the time, but introducing her for the first time in past tense.
My wife's name was Linda Marinello.
Is gut-wrenching.
The last time I saw my wife, it was a big hug and a big smile, and that's the way I'll remember her.
Chris and Linda Marinello were about to celebrate 32 years of marriage next month, but on Monday, those plans changed. Marinello says his wife got in Frank Davies' red and white plane for a joyride. The FAA says they crashed minutes after takeoff.
Some of you who have been here for a while may have seen some of the divers going out this morning onto boats. It's our hope to investigate those point of interest further today.
You can see with our News Channel 9 Skycam multiple divers in Lake Chickamauga. Today, divers pulled both bodies from the lake, and they were both still strapped in.
Ironically, I'm the pilot. She's not the pilot, right? So it wasn't supposed to be her.
Tonight, this family is replacing their uncertainty with a tragic reality.
We all have to get used to a new normal.
Knowing the time they had with their wife and their mother.
I had 30 years with her, 30 plus years, and I can't complain about one.
Was cut short. Both families tell me that they've been family friends for more than 20 years. The Marinellos are planning a celebration of life for Linda. That's going to be happening this Saturday. We put all those details on our website at newschannel9.com. Live in Sale Creek, I'm Kylie Thomas, News Channel 9.
Kylie, thank you.
Our Josh Rowe just wrapped up an interview with Captain Frank Davies' son.
He joins us now live. Josh, how is he remembering his father tonight?
Allie and Latricia, we talked to the extended family there. We talked to Frank Davies' wife and son and daughter-in-law, and Richard Cox, a longtime friend. They talked about the man that Frank Davies was. Says he taught school in this area for about 10 years, and they've heard from a lot of those students. His son said, quote, the most genuine, honest, caring person. He said that he talked to his father on Sunday, the day before that plane went down. Listen to what he had to say about his father and the last words that his father said to him.
I got out to give Dad a hug, and told him, I said, I love you, Dad. And he goes, I love you too, buddy. And I remember it as clear as anything. But he always made it a point to tell you, anything ever happens to me, don't you ever forget that Dad loves you. He always made it a point. And I knew that.
The family tells me today that Linda Marinello, the passenger in the plane, was a close family friend. They felt like they lost 2 members of their family in this plane crash. We'll have more of this interview coming up tonight at 10 and 11. But right now, let's go back to the studio to Latricia and Allie.
Josh, thank you. Weather is playing a big role in how teams will now go about pulling the wreckage of the plane out of the water. The sheriff's office says it's about 35 feet down. Divers are feeling heavy currents and cold temperatures in the water. It's about 50 degrees, even colder, which forces the divers to be underwater for a shorter period of time, even with their high-tech equipment.
We're trying to be cautious, as we've said in the very beginning. We're not putting them out there if the water and weather conditions aren't right. We want to make sure that our guys are safe. We don't want to add any more further problems to what's going on already. So anyway, the guys are professionals. They've been well trained. They have good equipment, and they're out there doing what they're here to do.
The sheriff's office says they will do a salvage operation to try and save any evidence that's on the plane and keep it in a secure place until the NTSB can get here to investigate. We'll continue to follow this developing story and bring you more details as they come into our newsroom.